Oh, there you are, YouTube. Do subscribe if you're interested, but also no pressure. Hey, I'm gonna go through every Criterion that I bought during the Barnes & Noble Criterion Collection sale. Now this actually is sort of broken up into three parts because I did acquire one, and then I went to another store looking for cheap Criterions. Maybe they were matching sales that Barnes & Noble had. And then I also have the Barnes & Noble pickups as well. So I just figured I'd go over every film that I picked up. I still have to watch most of these. I have not gotten to them yet. But here we go. So starting off with the one that I acquired, this was sent to me by Brian Goes Blue and Coco too. And I had it on DVD, and they heard me talking about how I have the DVD, but I haven't upgraded, but I really love this art. So they sent it to me. So thank you again so much, Brian, for sending this out my way. Really appreciate it. Okay, next group is are the films that I picked up from a place called Disc Replay, and I went there to see if they were maybe matching Barnes & Noble or competing with them in some sort of way, having a special deal for Criterions. And they basically just said, our stuff's already so cheap, we're not doing that. But they did show me that they had a bunch of Criterions come in, and they were behind the desk. And they brought them out so I could look at them. So I picked some up. I picked up, what do we got, 6 of them. So let me go through those. These are in no order or anything. First is Robinson Crusoe on Mars. Love that cover art so much. And then after that, we have Thief, James Caan. A lot of people believe this is his best work, so I'm excited to dig into this one. Leave Her to Heaven. I've been hearing lots of good things about this one. I was watching recently Cinema Inspired, Alex's channel, and he had nothing but good things to say about this one. This was one of his favorites, maybe recent pickups, something like that. So I'm glad I picked this one up and added it to the collection. When I was purchasing these films from Disc Replay, this was the one I was most excited about. Dead Man. This is Johnny Depp, Jim Jarmusch film. And I've heard, quite a bit about it. It's a Western, like city guy coming into the West and navigating that. So it's kind of like City Slickers, right? So yeah, excited to see this one. So Alex from Cinema Inspired and Vin from Hard Copy Blues. I was just reading comment sections of these Criterion videos that I've been watching on YouTube and saw them talking about this one, and yeah, I read the back of it and I liked the synopsis, so I figured I would pick it up, but still have not watched it yet. Excited to do so. And then the one I was most surprised about and excited to find while I was there at Disc Replay was The Devil in a Blue Dress. This is the 4K and it's unopened. So this is still sealed, and I got it for $20, which is cheaper than it would have been had I purchased it sealed at Barnes & Noble. So that was an exciting find to grab that one. Okay, now we're moving on to the purchases that I did at Barnes & Noble during the sale. And I think these are in the order in which I purchased them, starting with day one of the sale. I picked up Hollywood Shuffle. I don't know if I was I there day one? I think I was there day one, or the first Tuesday anyway. I picked up Hollywood Shuffle, Robert Townsend's Hollywood Shuffle. I grew up watching his film Meteor Man, and when this was announced, I really hadn't seen anything else he had done, but when this was announced, I saw his name attached, and I was like, okay, I gotta pick this up, I gotta know what this is about, so I'm excited to watch this one, have not done so yet. Next we have, and that's a Blu-ray, next we have the, ooh, sounds like something's moving around, I hope that's not the disc. Next we have the 4K of Blowout, and This showed at Roger Ebert's Film Festival a couple years back, and that was my first time learning of the movie. I didn't get a chance to see it at that festival, but my interest was piqued based on hearing stories about what happened at the festival when this was shown. And then after I picked this up, I was informed in the comment section that Blow Up is basically the original version of this. This is like the American remake, and Blow Up is also on Criterion. So I tried to get that one last night. They were all sold out, so unfortunately I missed out on that one. But I do have this one, and that's really exciting. And this is the 4K right there. Excited to check this one out. I'm excited to check them all out. Do I need to say that each time? This one, I guess, I did check out, and that is Thelma and Louise. This is the 4K. This was a first-time watch for me. I wasn't fully sure if it was, because, you know, it's such a ubiquitous movie. It's everywhere, to where you could fool yourself that you have seen it. And I was wondering, I was like, well, maybe I've seen it. I know so much about it. I know the ending. I know who's in it. I know this. I know that. But upon watching it, I was like, okay, I have never seen this. So it was a first time watch for me. I really enjoyed it. Harvey Keitel was in it, and that was a surprise because I thought I knew so much about the movie, but I didn't know he was in it. So that was a lot of fun to see him. So there were still some surprises in the movie, even though I knew so much about it, just because it's so ingrained in our culture. But really love the cover art here. That I mean, honestly, I think it was the cover art that made me think, you know what, I'm definitely going to buy this, because, you know, I could probably find a copy of Thelma Louise on DVD for $3.99, even cheaper maybe. But you know, Criterion, they got the goods here. Next we have, was that the order? Am I missing one? Maybe I got everything. I don't know. I hope I'm not forgetting something. Anyway, After Hours, picked this one up as well. This one came recommended to me from Vin over at Hard Copy Blues. It's funny, I actually just watched a Scorsese film tonight. I watched King of Comedy, which is right here, and supposedly this is a comedy. So, you know, this is kind of like a drama about comedians, but here this is an actual comedy. But anyway, I did watch a Scorsese movie today, but it wasn't this one. I bought all these Criterions, and I'm spending my time watching other movies that I own and haven't watched. But yeah, I'm really excited to check this one out. It's a Scorsese film. It's a comedy. I love the cover art here. I was looking at the actor list. Yeah, John Hurd and Catherine O'Hara are in it. So Kevin McAllister's parents are both in this movie. So I think that's really cool. But I don't know what it's about at all. I'm going in blind here and just trusting friends. Okay, next. I feel like I'm missing one. 1, 2. Maybe not. I think I'm good. Okay, next. These are some that I just picked up yesterday. And this is Polyester. This is on Blu-ray. Oh, forgot to mention, this is the 4K, as you can see, with that sticker. I picked up the Blu-ray of Polyester. I have heard good things about it, and what interests me most is the odorama card that comes with it, that you scratch and sniff as you are watching the movie to give you a more immersive experience. So that was really appealing, and I wanted to give that a try. And when I brought this home, my wife seemed really excited about it. Like, we like listening to John Waters' interviews and things that he has to say. He's an interesting fellow, but we haven't seen, both of us have not seen very many of his movies. So this is an exciting addition to the collection, not only because of the odorama, but just to have more knowledge on John Waters films. And then the final pickup, which was one that I sort of knew I was going to pick up from the very beginning, and I don't know why I waited till the last minute, but that is Menace to Society. So this one I just got yesterday, and honestly, the cover art, the the packaging, the way the Roman numeral 2 is cut out. When I saw that, I was like, okay, I got to pick this one up. And this is a movie that I haven't seen. It somehow got past me back in the 90s. And yeah, a piece of the 90s that I missed, so I'm glad that I'll be able to finally fill this one in and finally watch it. But yeah, that is my entire collection of Criterions that I picked up during the sale. Not enormous, but this is a pretty nice stack here, I think. And you know, some of them did come used, but I'm okay with that. If you look at my collection, most of it is used. I just, you know, want to make sure the quality is still good. But yeah, this is my group of films there. My question is, have you seen these movies? Are they good pickups? Or any of them that you picked up or had hoped to pick up but missed out on? I'm curious. Let me know in the comments below, and perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.